Hi, everybody. Welcome to New Jersey, and the Devils are ready to burn on the ice tonight. This should be a fun one here in Newark. We are about set to drop the puck as both centers make their way into the dot. The Devils take possession here on the opening draw, and we are underway. To his teammate. What a steal in his own end. Puck grab by Kovacevic. Feeds it on over to Bratt. Toronto's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Gains the zone along the right wall. Matthews is on the attack. Sends the pass over. Great save by the goaltender on that redirect.
This is a great reactive save. I mean, he sees the puck at the last second and is able to get his body in front of it. That is tough, not easy to do. He found it and he made the save.
Turns that one away. Grabbed along the boards by Riley. Puck picked up by Matthews. The Leafs have it now. Domi's gained the line and on the attack. Fires it. Makes the save on the slapper. Battle along the boards. Works it across to Riley. Huge steal in his own end. Along the half wall with the puck. Picked up along the boards by Dadonov. Moves it to Bratt. Too many bodies in the way. And he takes a shot. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Wall. Lots of time left in this period. Still scoreless in this one. Hischier's got the puck, and they'll go on the attack. And he made the save to keep that one out of the net. Puck sent across the blue line. And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. Phenomenal save with the glove to knock it away. Here we go. They've really ratcheted up the intensity here now in the O-zone. Oh, what a collision. And they skated out of the danger zone. The Devils have a hold of it in the defensive zone. They've got numbers here. Oh, he exploded on him in the open ice.
He knew exactly what he was doing with that hit this early in the game. He's trying to send a message and dictate the pace.
And the puck's kicked free. Slides it diagonally to McCabe. Blocked in traffic. Pass back to the point. Denies him. He got all of it. And he moves it up to Siplikov. Scooped up along the wall by Michelli. And down he goes as the puck goes free. Moves it quickly over to Mercer. Toronto's got a hold of it along the wall. Quick pass to Järnkrok. Toronto's across the blue line. Feeds the puck to Hamilton. And now he tries to get it across to Mercer. Broken up in the neutral zone by Michelli. Denies him!
Markstrom's in it to win it here. I mean, you can see it with that save. He tracks, and he's so dialed in. It's a competitive nature to challenge the shooter in the slot.
The Leafs have it now. McCabe's got it in the defensive zone. Takes the feed at center and moves forward. New Jersey's grabbed a hold of the puck. The Devils go to work on offense. And that's off target as it hits a body. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. We're still scoreless. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Takes the pass. New Jersey's got possession here in the neutral zone. Quick shot, and that one's turned aside. Makes another stop. Quick feed to McCabe. Tries to get it over to Nylander. Whiffs on that, and that's a great heads-up play by Kovacevic. And that's intercepted by Dadonov. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. Oh, denies him with the paddle save.
Wall's made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
Angles it over to McCabe. Lets it rip. Absolutely fearless to step in front of that shot. The Leafs gain possession of the puck here in the offensive end. New Jersey's ready to go on the attack. Toronto's looking to break out of their own end. Here they come. Right up Main Street and on the attack. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Denied by the goaltender. Dishes it to Hischier. The Devils pick up the puck here in the neutral zone. Dillon's going to play it against the half wall. Oh, and a great save by Wall. Takes the pass as he banks it off the wall. Slides the puck to Dadonov. Handles a sweet feed. What a move. Feeds the puck to Lawton. Pass to Benoit. Toronto's got a hold of the puck. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Oh, it stays out. He got a piece of that one. The Leafs gain control of the puck. Oh, and he completely muffs the shot. Slides it back to the blue line. Turns him away. Both sides digging in for that puck along the wall. Siegenthaler's stick handling in his own zone. Denies him in close.
Well, goaltenders are the last line of defense for a reason, and this time, he bails his team out.
And the puck's booted away. Toronto's got a hold of it against the wall. The Devils ready to go on the attack. And that's a great read to force the turnover. The Devils take possession here in the open ice. Takes the puck at the point. Knocked away. Snaps one on net. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Oh, what a little stick lift on the play and comes up with the puck. New Jersey's got the puck. Dadonov's taking it from his own end. Slides the puck ahead into the neutral zone. Tries to feed it over to Nylander. New Jersey's got possession of the puck. Myers got it against the boards. And that's turned aside by Wall. Quick pass across to Lawton. Slides the puck across to Nylander. That's taken away. Great defensive effort there. Toronto's got a hold of the puck now. Sends it over to Nylander. Here's a short pass to Dadonov. Handles the puck. Stoppage in play, offside the call.
Well, a ton of connected play on both sides of the puck right now, generating a ton of speed and offense. Both teams looking to score goals, high danger scoring chances. Coaches don't like this one because there's not a lot of defense.
Well past the midway mark of this period, the game is still scoreless. The Leafs win possession here in the open ice. Into the offensive zone down the right wing. And a delayed penalty coming up as he got tripped up. Let's get the call here. Hamilton's called for tripping. He's off to the box.
A natural tendency for players is to reach when they've lost position on their opponent. When you reach, often you take out the feet of your opponent. This is an easy tripping call.
The Leafs get their man advantage unit out there for the first time tonight.
With a scoreless game, James, an opportunity to go up by one. They'll want to gain possession right off the draw and set the tempo.
Passes it over. Shuts him down. Markstrom's got the puck and he's going to hang on. Hischier's recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. Tavares has won the draw and they'll go on the attack. Big time stop there. Here's a shot. Oh, how about that for sacrifice?
Well, on a PK, you have to sacrifice, and I love the way that he gets out there aggressively and makes sure that that shot does not get to the net.
Oh, what a stop by Markstrom. They are really buzzing here in the offensive end. There's a save. And they go the other way as they clear the zone. Gets the puck over to Nyes. Takes a shot. Scored. No, he saved it. Oh, wow.
Oh, he was swimming. He was out of the pool, James, but he finds his way back in to make that save. Incredible.
I can't believe it stayed out. And as play continues, this place is still buzzing, and they're getting loud here now.
Well, this is all about fan appreciation for that huge save. And, man, does this ever feel good? You know, you feel it right through you when you know you've made that big save, and everyone around you is appreciative.
Takes a shot. Denies him on the slapper. They move the puck out of harm's way. Toronto's gained possession along the boards.
Hamilton standing up, ready to go.
And he takes the feed. He scores! What a goal!
Well, these are the types of plays in a game that you don't get often, so you have to make good on them, and they do exactly that, James. They utilize the space they're given, they have the numbers, and they make their opponent pay.
Toronto's got to be feeling good about getting that goal here late in the first, Cheryl.
Yeah, I like the energy that they've created for their bench. Even before the goal, James, they started to pressure, and that's something that I noticed. There was a change late in the first.
The Devils have it behind the cage. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Solid hit on the play, and that knocks the puck off his stick. New Jersey's got control of it now from their own end. Picked up along the wall by Mercer. Now he slides it up to Meyer. Here they are on the attack. Getting a little physical there with that collision. Great use of the stick to poke it away. Toronto's got it into the offensive zone. The Devils gain possession along the wall. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Stetcher's moving the puck through his own zone. And he gives it over to Michelli. Gets it back. Puts it in deep. New Jersey's got the puck. Works it across to Kovacevic. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Tried to get too cute with it and loses possession.
He's got such a slick set of hands. He's trying to manipulate his opponent one by one, but he tries one too many, James, and he loses the puck.
Shot with the stop.
One of the most difficult things to do in hockey is manage the pulse of the game. And when you're trailing, you got to find ways to get back in it, to fuel, to ignite yourself, to push and dictate pace. Well, that hit right there is sending a very clear message that they're still in it.
Late goings of this period. The Leafs lead it 1-0. Nice start winning the draw here inside the offensive zone. Shuts him down. Moves it to Waugh. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. From the neutral zone now. Moves into the slot. Big time stop.
These are the small space skills that some of these athletes have nowadays. They work on it continuously in practice, but to maintain possession while you're being jostled and shoved around, it's incredible to see the hand-eye coordination and the balance in this sequence to take it to the net.
Puck is frozen and we'll get a face-off.
Well, that was a 10-bell save. We're going to get to watch it again here on the replay, James. But man, oh man, when you find the puck like that and you have the instincts and urgency and the desperation to attack it, that is one heck of a save.
Face-off coming up. They can smell blood here, I think.
Yeah, they need to put their foot on the gas pedal because they recognize that the goaltender, he was under siege, James, and he really didn't get a chance to get much rest.
Here he is on the tip. Oh, that's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's grade A scoring chance, and you want to make...
Oh, what a stop there with time winding down. And that'll put a bow on the first 20 minutes of action here tonight. We've got lots more still to come. Second period is just around the corner.
If you want to show us your accuracy, register now for our Shoot to Win contest, where one lucky fan will shoot a puck from center ice to try and win an exciting prize.
Both teams with a chance to recharge and refresh, and this second period about set to get underway. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. All right, Pounder, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
Markstrom's been outstanding in the first period, James, and really the only reason this game is close. This is exactly why you build your team from the goaltending position out.
Woll's going to slow it down here and hang on for the whistle.
Well, a good decision right there to dictate the tempo of the game, especially when he hasn't been busy. He's engaging right now.
The Leafs lead here in the second period, and they have been the more active team offensively. Hughes wins the offensive zone faceoff, and here we go. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. Still plenty of time left in this frame. Toronto's up 1-0. Hughes wins it in the offensive zone. Fires it! Oh, one of his teammates was right in the shooting lane there. He got all of that hit. The Devils take it along the wall. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. The Devils have it against the wall. Bratt's got it in the offensive zone. Sends it quickly to Matthews. The Leafs gain the zone. Shot! Gets a glove on it to make the save. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. Officials ready to drop the puck and get things back underway. Tavares wins the face-off in the offensive zone. Oh, a clutch save! Puck scooped up by Pesce. Great pressure in the offensive end by Cowan. A rocker off the blocker. Takes the feed at center and moves up ahead. Toronto's got it in their own zone. From the point, looks to make something happen. Nice block. Taken by Tavares. Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
Toronto's got the puck along the boards. The Leafs will play it in their own end. Feeds it to Tavares. Went for the dirty dangle and it goes sideways.
Tavares trying a little bit too much here. You know that he's a creative player. He's aggressive. When that puck's on his stick, he likes to attack. A little too much here, and he loses the puck.
Toronto's looking to break out. From the open ice, they gain the line. What a steal in his own end. Scrum along the wall. Mercer's got the puck in his own zone. Gaining momentum up along the side. Takes a blast. Oh, what a save on the one-timer. He was dialed in there. New Jersey's got possession here in the neutral zone. Slides it diagonally to Cotter. Puck sent over to Robertson. Throws it in. New Jersey's got the puck along the wall. And he takes the feed. The Devils played along the boards. The Leafs gain possession in their own end. Here's a chance. And there's the save on the play. Looking to make something happen along the boards. And he turned that aside as we continue play here. And now he passes it to Riley. The Leafs take it across the blue line. Here's the pass. Stopped by the goaltender.
Love the way the goaltender gets tight to the shooter here. The puck's in the low slot. You want to take away time, you want to take space. Goaltender does it and makes a save.
The Leafs continue to lead it here in the second period. They have been very active in the offensive zone tonight. Hughes wins the faceoff in his own end. That goes wide. Taken along the wall by Michelli. He scores! Well, talk about a friendly ping right there.
Oh, yeah, it's all about the bounces, isn't it, James? And you got to get the right one, and that one is in his favor. There's something about the jump to his legs on this shift here, James. You just knew that he was going to drive play, and that's exactly what he did by winning the loose puck battle and then taking it to the net for the goal.
The Leafs continue to dictate the play here tonight. They've now gone up by 2 in the second.
Yeah, their play is reflective on the scoreboard, and that's not always the case, but they've had the majority of the shots in this one, James. As they continue to put pucks to the net, I expect that number to go up.
Machelli's got it in the defensive end. Whacks it into the offensive zone. Angles it over to Dadonov. Slides it to Siegenthaler. Oh, great little takeaway at center. The Devils gain control of the puck against the wall. Tried to get too cute with it and loses possession.
Hughes has such great hands and great vision, and he gets in tight, tried to create some space with those magic mitts, but he's unable to pull it off.
Markstrom's opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off. Plenty of playing time left in this frame. The Leafs have recently taken a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. Moves the puck. And he gets in front of that rocket. Here they come down the right side and on the attack. Moves it quickly over to Matthews. He carries the puck up along the wing. Big hit.
Power forwards drive lanes and they drive bodies, and that one's perfectly executed.
They've got some momentum here. Too much traffic in the lane. Toronto's got the puck in the defensive end. Quick pass to McCabe. And they'll battle for that loose puck along the boards. The Devils gain possession. Slides the puck over. Quick feed to Bjugstad. Toronto's looking to break out of their own end. Cutting to the front of the net. And now it's grabbed by Pesce. Along the right wing, they enter the attacking area. New Jersey's got the puck against the wall. Cowan's got it along the boards. And that goes off someone in front and doesn't reach the net. Can't keep a hold of the puck after that play. Tries to feed it over to Ekman Larsson. And he sends it across to Pesce. The Leafs get a hold of it. Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck. Toronto's got a hold of it against the wall. New Jersey's got the puck in their own end. The Devils are across the line and into the offensive end. Nice zone entry on the left side. The Devils look to start the transition game. Dumps it in. The Leafs scoop it up along the boards. Grabbed along the boards by Tavares. Right through center and into the offensive zone. Bjugstad's got it along the wing. Feeds the puck over to Nyes. The Devils have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Myers carrying it ahead. Toronto's grabbed a hold of the puck. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Slides the puck ahead to Meier. Backtracks with possession back inside the defensive zone. Toronto's got the puck along the wall. The Devils take possession in the defensive end. Toronto's got a hold of the puck now. McMahon stick handling in his own zone. And they'll dump it in. New Jersey's got the puck. They fight for it along the boards. Knocked away in the offensive zone. Log jam in front. That's broken up. New Jersey's got a hold of the puck. Great use of the twig as he pokes that one away. Here's a short pass to Robertson. And that caroms off one of his teammates in front. Play is whistled dead as the puck goes up and over.
Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You got to love it. You have to have great timing, and you got to know when your opponent's vulnerable.
The Leafs have a decided edge in the shot department and also in the score as well here in the second. Lawton's got it, and they'll go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Steps inside the attacking zone down the left wing. Puts it on net. Denies him on the play. Takes the feed from the wing. Toronto's going on the attack as they gain the zone. The Leafs gain control of the puck. And he grabs the loose puck and he's in all alone. The Leafs get a hold of the puck in their own end. Taken by Järnkrok. From center, it's a breakaway as he shakes the defender. Gets in front of it.
Carlo's a little frustrated right now, and I can understand it. I mean, he's got a high danger look, and he just rips it off of the post. It's a game of inches.
Toronto's been the better team tonight, and they lead as a result late in the second. The Leafs win that offensive zone faceoff. Here's a shot. What a break for the goaltender as it goes off the inside post and stays out.
Toronto's trying to push the play and extend their lead here, but they're unable to do it. Puck luck doesn't go their way, and they hit the frame and out.
Into the offensive zone. Here he is in close. Oh, what a save. He gloved that one.
Stetcher's not happy with that last sequence. Knows he has a huge opportunity and just misses the mark and rings it off the post.
Here in the later stages of this period, and it's a comfortable 2-0 lead we're looking at right now. Hischier's won the draw, and they're on the attack. Matthews moves the puck. Here they come on the attack. Puck grabbed by Matthews. Oh, what a save in front.
Does a great job with some great pushes to get to the top of his crease and make the save from a high danger area.
Takes a shot, and he stands tall in goal. And he gets that one too, wow. He says, let's get physical on that play. Moves it over to Pesce. Through center along the wing. Handles it along the blue line. Tremendous stop with the blocker by Wall.
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice.
Oh, off the post.
New Jersey's players are frustrated. They know that you don't get the great looks all the time in the game, and they also know how close this one is. They have to find a way to stay confident, continue with the game plan as they press towards the offensive zone.
Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Toronto's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Gaining momentum along the wing. And he takes the dish. From the right side, he goes to the middle of the neutral zone. Here's a shot. Way too much congestion blocks that. Bjugstad's got it against the boards. Less than a minute to go here in the second. Shot! And there's the save.
Markstrom's been under siege all game long. I mean, his defense is doing nothing to protect him, but one save after another. They're lucky that they're still in this game. They've got to get going north and look to put some numbers up on the other side of the board.
Robertson's moving the puck through his own zone. Dumps the puck in. Passes on over to Bratt. There's the buzzer bringing the second period to an end. Been a great night of hockey here on EA Sports, and we've got a third period just around the corner.
Every playoff game, our team store brings you our item of the game. Stay warm and stylish here at the rink with a scarf tonight priced at just $10. Make sure to stop off at any team store here in the arena. Pick up your specially priced item of the game. Our scarf tonight is just $10. Hurry and support.
And we are just moments away from the start of the third period. All right, the puck is dropped on the third and final frame. 2/3 of the way to the finish line, and this one for regulation time. Cheryl, how do you view it?
The Devils can't get frustrated by a hot goaltender, James. They've been all over the offensive zone. They've thrown a ton of pucks to net. I think they just got to get some net front presence here, some flash screens, try and take away the eyes of the goaltender and put one by.
Puts it on net. Stopped with ease. Moves it to Matthews. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. Dodonov's lugging the puck. Can't hang on after that hit. And skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. Matthews brings it in from center. Great defensive effort with the stick. Great pressure to force the turnover. Scores! And that's 3 unanswered goals. And as my mom likes to say, they're cooking with gas.
They're cooking with gas. And you can expect that they have put their opponents on their heels. This is a team that knows that they have worn their opponent down. Now they got to keep the pedal to the metal.
The Leafs continue to find offense here in period number 3, now making it 3-0 here, Pounder.
Well, yeah, they had the intermission, right, James? And they come out of the gate firing just like they started the game. They're up by 3, and you got to figure they're going to get a couple more with the amount of shots they're putting through to the net.
Fires it on net, and just got a piece of it to keep it out. The Devils move the puck in the defensive zone. With possession along the wall. Stopped by the goaltender.
Matthews doing a great job tonight of showing off his offensive skill set in this game here, James. Multiple opportunities on the net. He sticks with it. He's been sniffing in around the paint, and he finally converts. You can see sort of the weight come off of his shoulders right now. I expect the stick to be lighter in his hands and wouldn't be surprised if he gets another one.
The Leafs have built themselves a sizable lead here early in this third period. And they win the draw in the offensive zone, and they go to work. Woll's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck.
Any coach or player will tell you that you just need your goaltender to make a big save at the right time. It's not always about the quantity, but it is the quality. Kind of reset the temperature in the game. And I think he's doing a fantastic job of anticipating, cutting down his angles, and really challenging at the top of his crease.
The Leafs have been rewarded for their offensive efforts early in this third period. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Both sides digging in for that puck along the wall. And he takes the pass. Gets the puck in deep. New Jersey's got it behind the net. Oh, great play to use the wall handling the pass. On the attack along the boards. Quick pass across to Pesce. Tremendous block on the play. Oh my goodness, it stayed out. What a save.
It was all but in, James, and that athleticism and the will to get to that puck, that was on display. Well, the goal light does not go on, and no one can believe it, James. We're going to have another look at it. Man, was that ever electric. This is unbelievable that he can get to this puck. You think it's in the net, and then he comes out of nowhere with a sprawling athletic save.
We're still in the early stages of this period. The Leafs have dominated this one to this point. They lead at 3-0. Bjugstad's won the faceoff, and now let's see what they can do. Toronto's got the puck along the boards. From the left side, they gain the zone. Dishes it off. Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps them at bay.
Markstrom's got great rebound control and just pushes that out of harm's way.
Puck picked up by Dillon. Sends it in on the attack. The Leafs gain possession along the wall. Can't get a hold of that pass. The Leafs will play it from the defensive zone. The Devils gain possession in their own end. They put the puck into the offensive end. Takes the feed at the back end. Oh, you might call that friendly fire as it goes off one of his teammates. Here we go. Puck's in deep. The Devils have it against the wall. Tries to get it to Mercer. Moves it quickly over to Robertson. The Devils take possession in the neutral zone. Quick pass to Hughes. The Leafs are on the attack. Markstrom scooped up the puck now here inside his own zone.
Well, I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
The Leafs are in the home stretch of this one here in the third period and lead by a wide margin. Matthews won the draw, and they'll start off on the attack. And that shot dies in traffic. And that's a smart heads-up play by Siegenthaler. Strong use of the body to force the puck loose. The Leafs have it now. Gets control of the puck here in his own end. Went for the dirty dangle, and it goes sideways.
Matthews is such a creative player. If he sees an opening, you know he's going to take it. He's an aggressive style player, and he tries to attack. But when he does it there, he loses the puck.
Toronto's got the edge in the shot department, a big reason why they lead here in this third period. Matthews quick on the draw. Sends it over to McCabe. Quick feed to Matthews. Now into the offensive zone from the right side. New Jersey's looking to break out of their own end. Moves it around along the half wall. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Toronto's got it in their own zone. Devastating hit, and what a jolt of energy for the bench, too. Shakes himself free. Oh, how did that stay out? What a save by Wall. The Leafs have it now. Toronto's got possession here in the offensive zone. Myers swooping in on the attack. Sidesteps the check. Takes the feed. And the save. Cowan's picking up steam. Here's a short pass to Nylander. Brilliant save, read it perfectly. The Devils take it along the wing. New Jersey's got the puck against the half wall. Up along the wing. Sends it deep inside the offensive zone. Oh, and a board-rattling hit right there.
Well, certainly was lined up perfectly, body on body, weight distributed right in there.
Works it across to Cowan. Shot denied by the glove as the puck hops along. Oh, another great save right there.
I'm not sure if anyone's helping him out there, but he's dialed in and doing it all himself, making consecutive saves.
We got a whistle, penalty coming up. Riley's not going to like the call, but the officials see tripping on the play.
Anytime you lose position on your opponent, this can happen. He gets the sticks out in the feet of his opponent, and guess what? He gets the tripping call.
New Jersey sending their power play unit out for the first time tonight.
First opportunity on the power play in this game. And specialty teams are the difference so many times in a game. Huge for them to set the tone and really get the setup and the looks they're looking for.
The Devils gain control of the puck against the wall. From their own end, trying to kickstart this power play. Takes the feed. Scooped up along the wall by Brown. With the stop. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. Lawton's gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. New Jersey's won the face-off. Block shot.
Well, if you want to be on a PK, James, you have to know how to get in front of shots, and he does exactly that, taking away the threat.
And he's got the answer for that one. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. What an opportunity here on the power play with this offensive zone draw.
It's all about motion and puck movement. Make the goaltender's already fatigued move.
Heischer's won the draw here, and they'll go on the attack. The Leafs will try to shave a few seconds off this penalty now. Grabs the puck under pressure, a chance to clear. We got a penalty coming up here. Moves it to Lawton. The goaltender is quickly off to his bench to get the extra attacker out. There's the whistle, and here's the call. The Devils will now be undermanned with a cross-checking penalty.
Coach is going to have to find a way to rein this group in. I mean, they are losing pretty big in this one, but they've lost some emotional control, and they're dancing to the penalty box right now.
A little 4-on-4 hockey as both teams step inside the face-off circle.
4-on-4 can be pretty confusing when it comes to coverage. You know that your defense have the forwards, but the forwards have to be able to contain the D as well. So it's complete defense out there.
The Devils are in transition. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Back to the blue line. And that goes off course off a body. The Leafs will have a chance to go to work here on the man advantage after the penalty expired. New Jersey's got possession while undermanned. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Here they come up along the wing. Moves it quickly over to Waugh. Moves the puck along the half wall. Oh, they telegraphed the pass and he picks it off. There's the whistle as the puck goes out of play. Mercer's ready for the draw as they continue to be shorthanded here. Toronto's going to start off with the puck here in the neutral zone after winning that faceoff. Grabs control of it at the point. In front of the net, and the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. Power play set to roll on as the setters get ready for the faceoff. Roy's won the faceoff here in the offensive zone. And the goalie somehow gets a piece of that one. New Jersey's got the puck shorthanded. Through the neutral zone and along the boards, here they come. Directs it on over to Riley.
He shares almost out of the box.
Quick pass to Matthews. Fantastic save!
With a comfortable lead, James, some would say that power play really wasn't a big deal, but I would say different. It's really important that you push, you continue to work on your habits because the timing could be different next time.
The Leafs still want to take their foot off the gas here in the third period, but they have a lot of padding with the lead that they've built. And that's blocked. The Devils take possession in the defensive end. Slides the puck across to Hischier. Right up the gut into the offensive end. Long reach breaks up the momentum. Slides it diagonally to Hischier. Coughs it up in the neutral zone. The Devils scoop it up along the boards. What a glove save by Markstrom. Goaltender covers up and will get a face-off. Toronto's been total non-stop action on the offensive end, and they continue to lead in the third. The Devils get a hold of the puck in their own end. Passes ahead from the right side. Oh my! And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. Toronto's put in one of their most complete efforts that we have seen in quite some time, up big time late in this third. The Leafs win the defensive zone faceoff. Directed over to Nyes. Quick pass across to Carlo. Picked off by Meyer. Slides it across to Nemec. Gaining steam here on the attack. Oh, and a big-time hit on the play.
Well, and it's another hit. I mean, how many times is that now, James? He's going to continue to be a target if his head is down.
The Leafs get a hold of the puck along the boards. Carlo's taking it from his own end. Looks to set up at the point now. Here's a chance to the middle. And he'll hang on to it to regroup here for a moment. Here they come. Down the left side on the attack. Nice connection on the cross-ice pass. New Jersey's got it in their own zone. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Toronto's got the puck. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Quick feed to Riley. Handles the pass. Takes the feed at center from the right wing. Here's a short pass to Cotter. Here's a collision with some authority. Tavares carries the puck in his own zone. Drives it to the crease. Oh, what a stop as he uses his paddle to swat it away. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen.
I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional. Certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
The Leafs are looking to protect the lead here late in this third period as they have been the dominant offensive club. The Devils win it in the defensive zone. And here's a pass to Bratt. The Devils carry it along the wall. Turns it aside. And that's some great pressure in the offensive end by Dadonov. New Jersey's got the puck against the boards. Off the bar, I think that caught the inside of the post.
New Jersey's working hard, but nothing's been going right for them in this game. Another chance off the post, and this is deflating for an entire bench who needs something to get them going.
Nemec has got it along the boards. Hammers a shot, and that's punched away with the blocker. The Leafs will play it in their own end. Moves it to Waugh. Turned aside with the glove by Markstrom. Trying to get the puck out of his own end. And a great save. He did it again in there. My goodness.
They make some consecutive saves there. He's got to be wondering where his defense are. I mean, how about a little help?
Made the stop on the play.
Wolves helping his team with his rebound control and really keeping the puck away from the front of the net and cleaning up the trash.
Oh, huge hit against the wall, and you know they felt that one.
Well, and that's a tone setter. That's sending a message to every player on your team. Get involved physically, pay the price, use your body, and get the puck.
And there it is. Well, as a former defender, these are your types of games, right? The old goose egg.
Love the goose egg, because you know that the D did something well too, don't you, James? But no, you got to give the credit to the goaltender. You get the 0, you put it up on the board. You know that he was dialed in. I love the way he was tracking the puck in particular. You knew that he just saw it tonight.
Great night of action on the ice, and I can't wait to do it again. I know you can't wait either, so we'll see you next time, and real soon at that.